What's going on, everybody? This is episode 733 of the First and Frame Rate Show. I am VF Baller. Over here we talk about Georgia Southern and Atlanta Falcons football. Got my Georgia Southern gear on, but I'm going to talk some Atlanta Falcons because guess what, y'all? I can't believe this. The Falcons have a chance to backdoor into the division title. And it's not as far-fetched as it seems. This is a very basic scenario going into the final week of the season, and it's a very likable situation. When I mean likable, like it's more likely to happen because of the way just the way the NFC South is. It's just crazy. But we're going to talk about this, give you my thoughts and opinions, and hopefully you guys will chime in the comment section or hit me up on X or Twitter at VFBaller. So if this is your first time here, welcome. I could be found on YouTube and Rumble. I could be found on Anchor, Spotify, Apple, and Google Podcasts. The website is firstandframerates.com. And like I said, you can follow me on X at VFBaller. If you want to donate and support the show, CashApp and PayPal links are below. I want to really start off telling everybody Happy New Year. This is 2024, everybody. 2024. And really, this is I think for some reason I feel like this year, 2024, is going to be a phenomenal year for like everybody. Everybody who's striving to get somewhere, or you got a lot of plans. You're going to take 1, 2, 3, 5, 10 steps closer to get to where you need to be, or you're going to actually accomplish that. So keep following your dreams, keep following what you've been doing, and it's going to come sometime this year. You're going to get closer to it. Let's just get into this. All right. This is the scenario. Final week of the season. The Falcons go to New Orleans. And the Buccaneers, I think they're going to the Bucs, I want to say. Listen. I don't know who's playing at home or whatever, but the Panthers have a chance to beat the Bucs, and don't get it twisted. The Panthers may well do that. I mean, it's a what you call it, a divisional game. Things happen in divisional games. Wild and crazy things happen. I am favoring the Bucs to win that game because they are the better team. But stranger things have happened. So you just never know what could happen in this game coming up. Now, the thing about it is, if the Panthers beat the Bucs, and the Falcons beat the Saints, the Falcons, believe it or not, they're going to be division champs, which is absolutely wild with everything that's been going on in this season. The Falcons have no business being divisional champs, but that's just the way the cookie crumbles sometimes. That's just the way it happens. And with that being said, this is a big deal for Coach Arthur Smith. This is a big deal for the players. This is a big deal for this franchise because with all this turmoil going down, if Coach Arthur Smith, if it happens this way, you better believe Coach Arthur Smith is coming back for another year. Just because he has a case to make it to the playoffs. And I'm looking right here that the Bucs are going to Carolina. I had it backwards. So this is going to be really, really interesting on how this plays out. And you got to think about it. The last game they played, which was December 3rd of last month or last year, the Buccaneers only beat the Panthers 21-18 in Tampa Bay. So it's not like a given that they're going to like beat the Panthers. The Panthers are known and they like to spoil people's season. They did it to us earlier because if we would have beaten them, we would have been, light years ahead of, I'm not going to say light years, we would have been like 3 steps ahead of the division, in the division, probably would have won the division because of the way things set up, but we ended up losing to them. And I'm telling you guys, the Panthers don't mind. They do not mind spoiling a season for a team. They've done it before. They don't mind doing it again. So what do I feel about the Bucs and the Panthers? Not the Bucs and the Panthers, but what do I feel about the Falcons playing the Saints? I'm going to tell you guys. I'm going to be honest with you. They're playing in the Dome. The Saints aren't that good. And I think that we may play up to the level, and it's going to be a stretch, but it's a possibility that we may play up to the level of what we played against the Colts. And I'm going to tell you, if we do that, we're going to win the game. We're going to win that game. And what happens is I think we're going to be hosting the Eagles in the playoffs. Man, that is going to be a wild. It's going to be wild. But it's just on par for the course because the way that the Falcons have been playing, it seemed like they've been losing games that they should not have lost, and they're winning games that give you a head scratcher. Like, okay, do they really won that? It is a situation where it could be one of those situations. It could be one of those situations where the Falcons just win a game where the Saints are much better at home. They're better at home, no doubt. It's a tough place to play, and even with Ritter or Heineke at quarterback, I just think the defense is just going to play up to the momentum that they need to play, or to the intensity they need to play to actually dominate this game and possibly beat the Saints. So this is what I'm looking at. I'm thinking that the Falcons I'll give them like a 40, maybe 45% chance to beat the Saints, which that's all because of the quarterback situation. I think the defense is going to rise to the occasion. I have no problem with the way the defense have played overall, and I think that the Saints offense isn't that good. So I think the defense actually going to show up yet again. And I think that the Panthers just going to play spoiler. Like I said, they almost beat them last game they played. It was, 21-18. It was a close game. So it's not like that the Buccaneers are just going to go through and just beat this team. And the Buccaneers just lost to the Saints, which that just goes to show you how weak this division is. That just because they beat the Saints, just the Saints beat the Buccaneers, that doesn't mean that they're going to turn around and just beat the Falcons. And it's just going to be par for the course. It ain't because I really think that the teams are better or whatever. It's the Falcons. They're just going to do something crazy that's very unexpected. So that's what I feel what's going to happen. I feel like the Falcons is going to find a way to win this game against the Saints. And the Buccaneers are going to they ain't going to lay an egg. They're just going to get manhandled by Carolina Panthers defense, where the defense is just going to find a way to win that game at home. And that's just the way it looks. That's the way it looks in my gut feel. Do I think it's going to happen? Look, I'm just a guy behind the microphone. I don't make the rules. I'm not Nostradamus. I don't know. To me, it just feels like it's on brand on the way this entire NFC South has been playing out. It's just on brand. So with that being said, I am really I'm just really fascinated to see how this plays out. I want to see how the fans are going to react to it after all of this, the quarterback situation, all the interceptions being thrown, all the fumbles lost, the craziness with the play calling. And we end up backing our way into the division title. That will be absolutely wild. Absolutely wild. Is it deserving? Is it? Y'all let me know. It's just ridiculous, man. I don't know if it's deserving or not. It's just the way things is going to play out. I really feel like, even though I give the Saints, I give the Saints about a 50 to 55% chance to win. Falcons get about a 40 to 45% chance to win. I give the Buccaneers a 60% chance to win against the Panthers, which give them a 40% chance to win. But I think for some way, somehow, the Carolina Panthers are going to win this game. And it's just going to be chaos. Chaos. And like I said, you better believe, if this happened, Coach Arthur Smith is staying. Coach Arthur Smith is staying. If they win this game and the Buccaneers lose, Coach Arthur Smith is staying. It ain't no way out of it at that point. But let me know what you guys think. This is going to be absolutely amazing, y'all. If you like this commentary, hit the like button, share this podcast, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Let me know what you guys think. I could be found on YouTube and Rumble, also on Anchor, Spotify, Apple, and Google Podcasts. The website is firstandframerace.com. You can follow me on the Twitter or X at VFBaller. And if you want to donate, if you want to support the show, CashApp and PayPal links are below. I'm going to get out of here. You guys enjoy the rest of your day. I'm going to get up out of here. And y'all take it easy and y'all be blessed. Peace.